Just thought we'd check in at the start of day 9, I think it is. We're on the way to the Gold Coast. Lady Tut is in bed, of course, in the master, well, not the master cabin, the main cabin. We're not allowed to call it the master cabin because that denotes seniority and gender. And oh no, we wouldn't want to do that. And you can just see the sun is about to rise, about another half hour, and it'll be a bit treacherous sailing. We left at 4 a.m, did I say that? A bit treacherous sailing through the night. You can see we've got the radar and everything going there, and we're doing about 12 knots. So another 11 hours ahead of us before we get into the Gold Coast. And a bit of excitement later. Should the conditions not improve greatly, but should they improve a little, we're going to launch the drone. You wait till you see the drone. You wait till you see us trying to operate it. Moreover, the great danger with the drone is that you launch it off the boat, and then if you're not very careful, you can't get it back on the boat, and it just goes into the water, and there you do quite a fistful of dollars because we just abandoned it. But if we do that, I might dive over and get it, because I'm going a bit dusty at the minute and we haven't got enough money to replace it, because the fuel has cost us a fair dinkum fortune. But if you've got to worry about the fuel, why would you be here in the first place? Incidentally, I can give you a bit of a travel log, but it's for example, see those islands sticking out in the middle of nowhere? Do you know what they're called? Solitary islands. Isn't that amazing? I wonder who thought that up. Anyhow, and also we get asked a lot. This is the radar. See, there's nothing ahead of us. If there's anything ahead of us, it'd show up as a blimp or a bit on the thing. We've got it set at 3 nautical miles. But over here, people ask us, how can you do all the filming and chat, and don't you have to drive the boat? Well, see, look, there's the boat there. You can see the boat there. That's it there. And this is the line we're on. That pink line, the boat is automatically following that because we've put it on auto guidance. And this line goes forever. It goes for another, I'll just tell you how far that goes for. It goes for another 132 nautical miles. And the boat just sits on that line. So people, me and the Queen, we can, just a minute, I'm going to get this back on, reverse so you can see me. Where am I? I can't do that. Why can't I do that? Well, there I am there. That's me speaking. I was going to try and put it, reverse it, but I wasn't able to do that. So just people ask us all these things, and we thought a picture is worth 1,000 words, because I can't explain it very well. But there's the line, and if that boat, if that's us, if that boat deviates off the line, we are knackered. So just to let you know that this is the just a little bit unsteady. This is the back. This is the stern of the boat, and now there are the props. I know this sounds pretty basic stuff to show you, but that's us ploughing, and if you follow that wake back there about another hour and a half, that's where we left from this morning. And here is, in all its glory, the great Aussie naval flag, as opposed to the normal Australian flag. The Aussie flag for the naval brigade is red for some reason. I don't know it, but that's it there, and these are very important here. But there we are. So that's the boat, and I'm just swinging around, showing you where we're headed. See, notice I left the cockpit, the fly bridge it's called, because to prove a point, there is the line that the boat is still on, so I'm able to do all that sort of stuff. And Solitary Islands. I'm going to look up who thought of that name. That genius, the nuclear physicist, thought that name up. And only doing this because people ask us all these questions. They they see the instruments. Now this is the revs that we're doing. This is the it's doing 1355 RPM. That's on one side. It's a similar side on the other, of course, a duplicate side. And these little babies here, have a look at them. I have no idea what they are. I think they're oil temperature, gearbox pressure. Yep, no idea. But if there's a warning, it comes up there and it tells you what it is. This is the way the rudder's headed. These are the trim tabs that lower the boat into the water. Now that is a compass. If everything fails like this, that you've got to try and work out your bearings, and you do what people did before any of this equipment was made 100 and 200 years ago. You do it on a compass, the magnetic forces of the compass. And there's the, that just tells you that the boat is following the track, and there are the gear sticks, and and that's the trim tabs, stern, and not the trim tabs, that's the bow thruster and the stern thruster, and that's the horn, and that's how you work the trim. That's the anchor, and this here is, that's an automatic. That automatically can change the course of that by that remote control unit there. And this here is a very important thing here. This is called the phone, the two-way phone shipped ashore. And if anything goes wrong, you pick it up and you immediately say pan, 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 or if you're in desperate danger, you say mayday, mayday, mayday. But if you say mayday, 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 everyone, and you could not believe it. You could not believe it. We've awoken the sleeping giant. Here she got coffee for me. Christ, that's good. You've been up for 4 hours, and you've just pulled yourself out of the rack, and here we are. So what a wonderful thing. So I'm going to just ring off now. How did you sleep? How did you, the rocking of the boat? Did I have it going on a nice course so you could snooze peacefully?
It was beautiful, rocking like a baby.
Yeah, that's right, sleeping like a baby, pissing and dribbling every 5 hours. So one of the extraordinary things while I was doing the last, showing you the instrument panel of the boat, or the instruments on the boat, I said, if there's a warning comes on, a light comes on, I said, or it appears, and you wouldn't believe it, as I spoke, that warning light came on. If you just look, there it is there, flashing. Look, can you see? Flick. There's a warning light on. That means I've got to go down the engine room again. And also, Suzanne said that thing there is not a phone. That is a...
It's a radio.
It's a what?
It's a radio.
It's a ship to...
Communication radio.
What?
Two-way radio.
Well, why isn't that the same as a phone?
Well, depending what era you come from.
What era?
Yeah.
Like the dinosaur era. Yeah.
And
what?
And also, impressed that you've started doing some videoing yourself and not letting me do all the work. But you've done it in the wrong format. You've got to turn the phone sideways.
Shit, yeah, that's right. I should have been doing it like that.
Too late
Does
now.
that mean all the stuff all the shit I've done has been redundant, has it?
No, we can use it.
Well, if you got off your ass and got out of bed when I left, I had to pull the fenders out, tie them up, bundle the ropes up.
You poor boy.
Well, shit. Look at that. Where is it? The warning light. Is it still going? Where the fuck is it? Where is the warning light?
Yep.
It's good. There it is. Right. You take over. I'm going down to see why that's doing that.
Here it comes. How's the engine?
I've been down in the engine room and I've located... sorry about that. I've been down in the engine room and I've been grappling around. We're going to have to live with the red light flashing there because it's a little bit of an oil leak there, but I don't know. This is the 17th thing that's gone wrong with the boat, but it's going beautifully. I forgot I had those on, I'll take them back.